Hi, I'm Nick. Welcome to Industry Futures, the video series where innovation meets insight. In each episode, we sit down with those in the know from Routeco and our trusted partners to explore the future of industrial automation. At Routeco, we pride ourselves on staying ahead of the curve, and this series is your exclusive opportunity to see that forward-thinking expertise in action. Today we're with Damian Spall, the Technical Director at Routeco Group, and we're going to be discussing the insights and technologies that Damian has gleaned from the most recent Automation Fair. Could you tell us a little bit about Automation Fair, why it's important to Routeco and our customers?
Okay, so the Automation Fair is Rockwell Automation's annual exhibition in the United States. Every year somewhere between kind of 15 and 30 customers join us on the trip. Last year we actually had over 30 across the European Routeco organisation, and it's a really good opportunity to go and look at the latest technology, see all of the Rockwell and their partners, innovations, new product launches, but most importantly get to spend time with each other, with our customers and with the suppliers. So it's a really good networking opportunity, and they come away with lots of new knowledge and a wealth of insights and how to use that technology and bring it back to value their customers.
Okay. So each year it's obviously in a different location. Was there a theme this year? Or?
Yeah, so 2024 the theme was Make It Matter, with a big focus on real world applications and using the technology to help customers to digitise and innovate and move forward with good manufacturing technology concepts. This year was in Anaheim, which is in California, and we were lucky to spend four days there, going to different seminars, different keynote sessions, looking around the exhibition, spending valuable time with our customers and building those networks.
Okay. You know how many people normally go each year?
I think last year there was around about 10,000 visitors from across the globe, and Routeco are well renowned for taking a good contingent from Europe and from the UK every year. So yes, we very much pride ourselves on a good attendance out to the fair every year.
Fantastic. I know I had a couple of customers go this year and they had a really fantastic time. One of them made some really great connections, and the other did a lot of training and learning whilst out there. So it's yeah, I've had some direct feedback from that, so that's brilliant. So what kind of things got you excited and piqued your imagination this year?
I think there was a few interesting new products that were shown, particularly in-cabinet Ethernet technology. The in-panel solution that's going to be launched in the spring of 2025. That's going to be a bit of a game changer in regards to kind of saving wiring time and reducing space in panels. One of the other things that we saw was the new M100 electronic motor starter range. Again, that's going to be launched this year. It's a SIL2 rating solution, with again a very simplified reduction on components and reducing the footprint of that technology. So really valuable to panel builders and machine builders who are looking at using the new range of motor starters.
So that's in the kind of control gear space. Anything in the controllers and PLCs that got you excited?
Yeah, the new range of 5590, which is the L9 range of control logics processors, will also be out this year. Of course, faster every year that every time they bring out a new range, they're obviously faster, a lot more memory, a lot more capability. Again, this time round, there's going to be the ability to do a lot more motion of axes of motion, both virtually and real.
Okay. So that's a bit about the hardware and some new software release. There's been a big focus of Rockwell the last few years, so I'm sure they had something brand new this year coming out.
Yeah, and in regards to software, it's a very quick moving portfolio. I think the key things for me this year were seeing Data Mosaic, which is a really interesting data operations platform, cloud-based. Seems to be very, very popular with the customers at the moment. I think definitely worth finding out a bit more about Data Mosaic.
Yeah, I've noticed customers are a lot more open to, and sites and factories more open to having data connected in the cloud now, rather than having a kind of closed circuit, kind of closed network anymore, because they want that capacity to share and manage data and get insight, I guess.
Absolutely. And the other thing that was interesting to see is the new AI technology coming through into the Factory Talk.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so the new version of Factory Talk Design Studio has got AI capability, which is Microsoft's Copilot built in, which will be really useful at helping programmers and software developers to program, and the ease of not necessarily knowing everything, but using AI to complement what they do know, helping with the speed of execution. So that's really interesting to see that technology coming through now.
So we guess we're using that more and more in our everyday lives now. So I guess why would you not be using that at work?
Yeah, absolutely. I think AI is probably going to be the biggest developing technology over the next few years as we see it move into new applications and becoming part of our day-to-day lives in lots of different ways. So really advancing technology that's already here and only going to get more important to us.
But I'm assuming with those guys who've got the years and years of skills, it's obviously it's not taking away from what they do, it's just adding to what they do to complement and improve and make them better, but you still need to be that skilled person, which is what we've got a lot of our customers are great at doing, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. It's about leveraging the technology to support what you're doing, not to replace it. Absolutely. One of the other interesting developments we saw was the optics product line, which has come out, was actually launched at the 2023 Automation Fair, but we're now seeing, with a year under its belt, starting to see some real progress now with optics. And again, that's getting lots of customer interest as they look to do visualization in a kind of more modern, new way of doing things. So yeah, optics is certainly one to watch for 2025 as well as it becomes the norm in the visualization.
I think definitely I've seen a lot about that in the last year. It's really developed to be this kind of really fantastic platform for visualization as well as kind of data connectivity. So kind of removing some hardware and kind of adding a lot of value to the HMI, the kind of SCADA application to pull data together and kind of make your production even more connected.
Yeah, I think the other thing we'll see is, as well as the software, we'll see the new range of optics hardware panels coming through now as well. So already starting to sell some of those into the European market. And again, it's a technology that was launched a while ago, but starting to become the norm now as customers learn to adapt it.
Yeah, fantastic. And then any other kind of production management software, MES, anything like that you saw whilst you were out there?
Yes, there was a lot of focus on technologies like Plex, which again is a little while launched now within Rockwell, but certainly gives Rockwell a scalable MES solution where you can really tailor the products to meet all different kinds of requirements. So very competitive now in customer applications, and again was gaining a lot of interest from some of the end user customers that we took with us out there. Also Fix has been around for a while now, but again lots of the SI partners at Automation Fair demonstrating Fix and how that integrates into their solutions and helping people to do predictive maintenance in a much better way. So that was really interesting. And of course we also saw new technologies like Otto, the autonomous mobile robot vehicles, which is starting to come through now, and we should see hopefully launched in Europe in the next couple of years.
Fantastic. So obviously that a lot of new products out there, a lot of insight you can gain at Automation Fair. What kind of things strategy or things do you think customers should be looking at this year and maybe talking to us about?
I think probably the key thing for me would be to make sure that all of our end user customers are on that digitalisation journey and looking to see how they can get the right data out of their plant to help them make good, informative business decisions. I think unlocking the data, which is probably customers' most important asset, unlocking the value of that data and turning it into insights to use it to make good business decisions, that's still, one of the fundamental parts of the strategy. And I think a lot of the technologies are just leveraging that and helping you to unlock the data and then to do something sensible with it.
I guess it means it stops you kind of having a feeling about what's going on in your plant or in the machine and actually having the data there, but I guess a bit like in my smartwatch, it takes the data and it gives it to me in a nice format and tells me what action I should take. Like my watch told me this morning I should do a 30-minute run, but I do know my legs are a bit tired, so I might do that a bit later on. So
yeah, it's about, if you've got the insights, then you can make good decisions. And I think, whether it's reducing waste, reducing energy consumption, if you've got the facts that you can point to where those leakages are or where your processes are falling down, then you can react to that and do something in real time to put them right, to lessen that blow. And I think that's what it's all about. It's about using the data to create value.
If people want to know more about Automation Fair, maybe interested to come into sounds like slightly chilly Chicago. What should they do?
Absolutely. I think we'll be running the trip again as every year in November. I think we open up our list of interested customers around about spring, so February, March time. If you've got an interest in coming along, talk to your Routeco account manager, understand what you're likely to get out of the trip, and we will absolutely look forward to hopefully you joining us and coming out to Chicago in November.
Fingers crossed I get to go this year, though I'd rather Anaheim. But, well, brilliant, Damon. I really appreciate your time and all that information and knowledge. And thank you, everyone, for watching, and keep an eye out for the next episode of Industry Futures.